And we're
Behave.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? So you don't usually see me on. I'm usually on the other side of the camera, working it. My name is Jordan. How you doing? Welcome to DM Aftercare. This is going to be where everyone has the chance to voice their grievances to Dustin and what Dustin has done to them. It also gives us, the viewers, a chance to get information from Dustin on why he did certain things. Like, one of the main questions that we've been getting is, why did you kill Jade?
I have answered this question. Okay.
That's actually a good lead-in.
I'll answer it here and now. So what happened was I knew Mel was going to use Thunderstep to get out of there. He was holding Thunderstep. He used his bonus action to Misty Step out of the thing, then he held his action with Thunderstep until they all got close. So once they did, he used it, and then I'm like, okay, I rolled really good on the damage, but everyone should be fine. And they, everyone checked on their HP, people were down, but some people were up, everything was fine. And that's when I remembered, I was like, oh, Jade would have been like with Rattles. So she needs to make her save too. I'm like, I didn't succeed the save, but it's fine, everything's fine. And she took the damage, and then I went to go put her hit points down, and I realized she had 12 hit points. And if you take more than double your maximum, so his maximum was 24, or Jay's maximum was 24, she took 30 damage, and I'm like, shit, she died. So looking back now, I could have done Uncanny Dodge. No, shouldn't have Uncanny Dodge.
I do have an evasion.
Yeah, so yeah, she was fucked. And I did not expect it. I did not. And then I do know there was people asking too, like, why did you decide to have the Revivify scroll, or how did that work in my head that she had one? Well, she's a fucking klepto. She steals shit. So she had one.
Well, you made them roll for whether or not it was a Revivify scroll, right?
Yeah. Whether or not she had stolen one, essentially, is what they rolled for.
It could have been a spell scroll of Mage Hand.
Yeah, I mean, could have been a lot of things could have happened, but I'm glad it happened the way it did because it was really emotional. The part that always gets me listening back on it is when Autumn fucking made that that like holding back a sob sound. That's what makes me feel bad. All of your reactions was pretty entertaining. Hers hurt. So
and one note to chat on both Twitch and YouTube. If you have any questions to any of the players, so we have a mixed players across both campaigns going on right now. We have Rattles, also known as NoPanicButton, from we just had it. Roll for Cake.
Roll for Cake.
We have Cap, also known as Lazarus. We have Nimue, also known as Kaylin. We have Nerdy, also known as Prince. We also have, Jinma, also known as Sado. And we have Eva here as a DM kind of stand-in to also take the brunt of the force to answer stuff that Dustin doesn't want to answer. So,
offer another DM perspective, outside DM perspective.
Yeah,
because we got Nerdy, who's a
either
pretty
chats would like
DM.
to know anything, or have any questions, let us know, and I will get them queued up and asked away.
We are
There's
also
someone who
graced.
torches a different dungeon.
Right.
We are also graced by the disembodied voice of Cash in the corner here.
When it comes, actually, I had a question for Rattles. how'd that feel? Sitting there listening to everybody's stories around the campfire. Not to rattle. How did that feel for you, as the player?
Why do they do that to themselves? I think they sit up at night wondering how they can inflict the most pain on themselves.
Yeah.
So there's a thing that we realized, that all of our characters are us. And so all of our characters are our own trauma. This is our therapy.
That's
Absolutely. Yep, that is 100%.
Should I
correct.
re-roll a character? We can kill Rattles, and I can bring in a really messed up character.
Yeah, that cuts my fucking show.
No,
Watch your mouth.
I don't have.
Yeah, they gotta pay. They gotta pay for that.
Just remember, if you're gonna kill off Rattles, you have to make it so everyone else has nightmares about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
You guys
Cat,
still don't know what
not
happened to Jordan.
trauma. I actually have a good with my parents.
What was Zach saying?
Cash is not an embodiment of trauma because I actually have a good relationship with my parents.
See, you went the other way.
Yeah. He said, "This is
we have a
fantasy.
question
I'm gonna."
From Tank, actually. Tank's in Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He wants to know how everyone liked Burke's homebrew subclass so far.
Oh, fucking shit.
Traumatic and amazing.
So good. You play it so well.
I can't wait to like really show it off in a bigger combat, because that's where it really excels, rather than just single target.
Like, it kind of killed me slightly when he was like, I wanted to be like Rattles. When he had this stuff embedded in his hands, I was like, oh!
I just wanted to be stronger. Telling you.
Yeah, there's some stuff happening with the gems. Yeah, but
Oh, don't mess with my cake.
Sure.
All right.
I'm not the one that
Into your
was on there.
cake. Right.
Yeah.
I'm not the one that did it.
He's got cursed cake.
I mean,
Tank, I'm pretty sure you did shock Ivy with that, with just the blood and all that. She went full mommy mode instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Tank is the reason I learned about this channel existing. Well, good.
Welcome in.
You drove a tank here. Good job.
It's a 50-50 toss-up whether
Tank!
you're actually
Not
talking
even
to Tannis.
bad.
It's a 50-50 toss-up whether you're talking to Tannis or you're talking to me. So
Yeah. You're right.
Mm.
He's secretly my other voice. And so is Jinma.
that's your new title. Is it? The voice of Tannis.
yeah.
Voice Tannis. Responded perfectly. I know. That went perfectly well, buddy. Yeah. Just watching him just be covered in blood and people are starting to realize the thing that's really wrong.
You don't know.
Bullshit.
You don't realize it.
Speaking of feeling shit, how you feeling, Cap? After Man of Mystery last week.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. Everything is excellent. I didn't get the hit.
Roll deception.
I didn't get at disadvantage.
Right.
I didn't get. See, this is part of my problem as a player, is that I think of the emotionally poignant stuff after the fact, because when Shiloh showed up and Pierce was already down, whether he said it out loud or it was telepathic, it might have even been telepathic, because in that moment he might not have been able to articulate it. But in that moment, Shiloh heard Laz say, "Dad, I'm sorry, I couldn't catch him." And I didn't think about that until after the stream. and I would have loved to have hit you with that in stream.
I'm glad you didn't, because I'm not gonna lie, I was so close to being broken just by saying who killed my boy. Oh fuck, that got me.
Mm-hmm.
That got me. When the DM hurts himself.
Yep, you hurt yourself by killing Jade. You hurt yourself by killing Pierce.
Yeah. I hurt myself today.
It's fine though. Laz is able to now compartmentalize the emotional stuff because he has a task to do. So he's like, I cannot feel because I must do. He'll have to feel later.
Speaking of compartmentalizing, Nerdy, now you don't have to hold on to the secret anymore, because the section before last session, Nerdy asked me, she's like, hey, Prince would be using her Reaper vision to see if she could find a piece of Pierce still in there. And I told her, nope, there's no soul at all. There's nothing there. And she's like, wait,
he warned.
So if we try Revivify, I'm like, yup. She's like, if we try Resurrection Magic, yup.
I remember you distinctly messaging me, do you want to know? And I was like, oh God, this is a hint. I shouldn't ask. Fuck it, yes, tell me. And then after learning that little bit of information that I'd have to hold on to for a week, that turned into a freaking month.
Right? The best part of that for me was at least I wasn't alone.
Yeah, that was wonderful for you. It was torture for me.
So I appreciate you. Yeah.
We had a suggestion from Bob, the one-eyed orc, saying you should just randomly make all of the players switch bodies.
Ooh. I've played with that in past campaigns, and it can work when done correctly. The key is, do you want them to be aware that they've switched bodies, or do you want them to figure it out on their own?
I might have to think about that. I do see Tank had a question. Any hints as to why Norse brought in Bartholomew? Do you want the in-game reason or the real reason he did it?
Yes.
I mean, the in-game reason was just like I said, like he was feeling some type of way, and he couldn't. He decided to go find Mel himself to try and make a deal. I'll let you know how that goes, because even I don't know how that's exactly going to go yet. I haven't rolled for it. Out of reason, Norse wanted to play Bartholomew again. That's what it was. I introduced Bartholomew in the tavern there, and he's like, "Fuck, I want to play him again."
So hypothetically, then Joran could come back as an NPC villain.
Yeah. There's certain things that could happen.
Or production will eventually finally be able to play.
I don't know. There's a lot of options, and I do the same thing that I do with most of my other games. Like, if there's a big thing happening like that off screen, I don't just decide, okay, this is how it's going to go. I'll roll a percentile or even just a D20. See how it goes.
Oh, like we know.
When Pierce died, I rolled for it.
Yeah.
Whether or not he was captured or what happened to him. Because it keeps more interesting for me.
I typically, with major stuff like that, I try to tend to stick to what makes for the best story that I can bring back later. And if I can't think of anything, that's the cliffhanger that the story ends on until I can figure something out.
Yeah. Kaylin, how's How's Kaylin feeling? I remember you said last session that was the first time I actually got you to cry.
Yeah, you did. Straight up, when Trouble and Laz were having those flashbacks of all of the parties like trauma, I straight up was convinced that they were dead and were either like stuck in some loop of seeing like their failure and the pain of their companions, or I don't know, life flashing before their eyes, and I was like, "Oh my God, they're dead! What are we gonna do?" And I just had tears streaming
curious
down
to
my
hear,
face.
and like, so that's your theory of what was happening, or at least it was.
In that moment,
in that
moment, that's what I thought was happening.
What do you think happened there? Now, I know what happened.
I feel like perhaps there was a Reaper involvement in that, of showing them what they had to live for to avenge.
Okay. Cap, did you have a theory?
I have a developing theory about the nature of the entity. That it is. My theory is that it is not a creature in any sort of physical or corporeal sense. My theory is that it is fear.
Okay.
And so that moment was the moment, or that moment was them experiencing moments of extreme fear in each of their party members' lives.
Okay. Nerdy?
I thought the DM just wanted to be a dick.
I mean, yeah.
He succeeded, didn't he?
You're not wrong. It's
he just wanted to make the more traumatic and memorable, so that's the route he took.
And Jinma, what do you think?
I mean, Nerdy beat me to it. I totally thought you just wanted to be a
dick too. There's another question on theories and stuff. Panic, do you have any theory on what Mel's goal is?
I have no fucking clue. The dude's everywhere.
Good.
With everything that he's done to everyone in the party, I have no clear picture of the end game.
Good. That's what I wanted. No one can guess Mel's.
Other people might have an idea, but I don't.
I'm totally happy with that. Do you guys have any questions for me about?
Yeah, what's Mel's
if I can answer,
end goal?
I will answer. Oh yeah, totally. So his end goal is go fuck yourself.
Right. Yes, that's what I was figuring. Yeah.
The weird thing is, I don't think he's lying.
Yeah. No. Right.
No, he does. He throughout everything he's ever done in all of my campaigns, he does have a singular goal. And he's been working towards it, and party after party has either hindered him or helped him in some ways. So that'll be fun to reveal eventually.
Is he just trying to get Ivy's character back?
So that is a different thing entirely. So Ivy and him, they have a whole backstory thing, and it was, yeah, they did. So he's okay. So here's the thing with Mel is he doesn't like see anyone as a person. So he's not like in love with her or anything, but she's a fun toy. Yeah.
He's enamored. He's obsessed.
There, yes.
She
I
is
couldn't
his
find the right
fixation.
word.
She's his hyperfixation.
Hey, Dustin.
Yeah.
Is the Roll for Cake team, are they out of the area with the drowned drow?
They're still there.
Okay, because Tank wants to know how many magic items were on the drowned drow.
The priestess had something. The mage had one thing, and then the assassin had 2.
So there's quite a few.
Mm-hmm. The priestess had a ring. The mage had a staff, a wand, and the assassin had their armor and their sword.
Oh, the wand would have been perfect for skate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
You did
Go
one
get
item
'em.
per player, didn't you?
Go get him. Go for a swim.
With all the leeches.
There's
That water's
magic.
kind of spicy.
I was gonna say,
The
there's-
water's kind of spicy. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I was genuinely concerned that Ivy was gonna fall in there. I
Hmm.
was like, well, here we go. Gonna
I
die
think
now.
you should just randomly make Ivy do random acrobatics checks.
Just see your strips and falls for fun.
Set the roll
Walking.
really low, but as she's walking, just if she set a random one like way high, and as she's walking, just oops, you fell over.
Listen, the biggest reason why I'm glad Autumn plays is I'm glad I'm not the only one that just consistently rolls shit.
Yeah.
So,
She angered the dice gods at some point.
I don't know what she did to deserve what happens to her, but you sure tried to get her to go in the water. See, as a DM, I have learned the more I try to get you guys to do something, you'll avoid it. So, reverse psychology, everybody works on players all the time.
I mean,
I
go
found
for it.
I found the trick to that is, and unfortunately, it has been consistent. Is you don't have you don't have to you don't have to lay down railroad tracks. You just give them many paths, and they all lead to the same spot.
Yeah. There is the old trick of like, okay, here's the fork in the road, and the big scary castle is on the left side, and the players don't know that, and they go right. Well, as it turns out, the big scary castle is actually on the right.
Exactly.
What do they call that? The quantum ogre?
Yeah.
It is wherever you need it to be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, I am able to play around with that now. Back in the day, fuck me, dude. That was a big problem. I remember one time playing Curse of Strahd, my players had planned on going to the mansion, one of the mansions, and I prepped for an entire day. I knew where everything was. I knew what I was planning, everything. And then the session started, and they're like, actually, we're gonna go to the other side of the map over here. Cool. Sure.
I did that to you
Yep.
one
Awesome.
session, didn't I, Eva?
You did do that to me. Unfortunately for you, I already had an idea of how to avoid that. You just did it. You did it in a way I didn't expect, as players are wont to do.
Yeah.
And
But see, it keeps the game interesting, right?
Yeah. If I remember right,
Everyone
what-
stop. Doggo.
Okay.
All right, time to start in I'm not gonna do it.
Start a howl. Yep.
Ooh. Ooh. Nothing. Too lazy.
Oh.
Sorry, Eva. No, you're definitely right though. Players can definitely go the other way.
Mhm.
Mm,
what is one? I'm currently running a Storm King's Thunder campaign, and they're allowed to go wherever they want on the map and where they are. I've given them a destination. They have the thing where the next big story beat to take you into the next section of the campaign is. They know where it is. And meanwhile, they're like, well, but what's on
There's
this
a
side of the map?
quest here, and there's a side
Oh.
quest here, and there's.
It is at a point where they have sidetracked themselves so thoroughly that they are on the opposite side of the map from where they need to be on a national scale. And so I just gave them a network of teleporters. I was like, okay, go do what you want, and when you're ready, we could just go over there, and I could black screen the travel time, please.
The thing with that, though, is something that took me a minute to get used to. You have to remember, D&D isn't like a video game. That main quest isn't going to sit there and wait to start for you to because you showed up.
You are correct.
Things are happening. If it takes too long.
Worse things are happening.
Like for Mountain of Mystery, the cult has constantly been doing things, and
murdering my brother, for instance.
Yeah, the more they get sidetracked, like the dragon hunt was orchestrated by the cult
As they get the adventurers out of Zadash.
Yeah, well, not only just out of Zadash, but to take as many of them down as possible. Because had the full Adventurers Guild been in Zadash during the attack, it wouldn't have been as devastating as it was.
Right. It was fine.
Autumn said, "Hey, sorry, sorry, I wasn't able to make it for the talk show." I'm like, "It's fine. We're talking about Ivy and Mel." What? Why?
Before we have Ivy just barging into the call.
Yeah, stuff happened with them. You know, it's whatever.
It's fine. Laz is looking forward to now tracking down and eliminating many of them. That's kind of where his mind went when Prince was like, "Oh, we have to go get the souls back." Laz was like, "Good, somebody we can punish."
You've been pretty quiet over there, Jinma. Are you plotting something?
Honestly, I was just thinking how much of a Boy Scout Sado is compared to everybody else. Because he doesn't have the emotional trauma. He was brought up in a monastery of sorts.
A structured home.
Right.
The Mountain of Mystery is Sado's trauma.
The building of it.
Yeah.
He started off as the character who wouldn't even lie.
Yeah. I remember when he first told a lie.
Once, but yes, that was
crazy.
Yeah.
We got Autumn all flustered. She's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "I don't know. They asked. What? Why? Like about what? I'm."
Cash, would you like me to pipe your audio in? Oh, I think he left. Yep, there he goes.
I just told her, "Don't worry. That fixes everything, right?"
No.
Works every time.
That's gonna be dangerous.
On who?
No, I'm worried. I'm gonna need a play-by-play. Well, on the stream then.
Watch the VOD, yeah.
She's probably laying in her hotel room right now, just like hyperventilating.
Yeah.
Still in full makeup.
Yeah. She said she had a very good day at the con, but she's exhausted. Motherfucker.
Oh,
I mean,
Uh,
I feel like at this point, the Mountain of Mystery crew needs to roll for cake.
I agree.
they do.
That'll be, we're in the Adventurers Guild while we're in temporary safety.
Sure.
I'm curious.
What do you mean
about,
right now?
Jinma's length and girth. I mean, what?
Notice he said Jinma's, not Sado's.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
Also, Jinma doesn't have to roll a d12. He gets to roll a d20 for length and girth.
I was gonna say a D100.
Oh my god.
That's what
No
we should have gotten Taco to roll.
I love how that. Right? Roll for cake, Jack. Good god.
One moment.
I love how the story is played out. I love for roll for cake. Like I honestly just had only that one shot set up. They'll either get Mel to Waterdeep or they won't. And however it happens, it happens. You know. What are the dice? D20. Just a D20.
No modifiers.
Nope.
Nope.
Straight D20.
17.
Got good cake,
Oh,
buddy. Got some real good cake. Ain't as good as Rattles cake, though.
Yeah.
that was a 21, right?
The gilded cake of destiny.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest.
I got a 19. if there's no
Fucking
mod.
shit, of course you did.
He's a monk, yeah.
Walking up and down the mountain gave him just the greatest cake.
I mean, I do work out.
The man runs like an hour every morning.
Yeah.
I'm right behind you. I got an 18.
Oh no.
Uh,
18.
Let's see what cake the BBEG for what of the two
This thing's getting
campaigns are.
flaky.
Oh, good, a 19.
Everyone's rolling all the cake.
Right? Why couldn't we roll this good in game, guys? What the fuck?
Are we doing it now, or are we gonna wait and stream?
Tiff, you should tell
I rolled the d12. I got an 11 and a 7.
11 by 7.
that
Jesus.
checks out. That
We're
tracks.
gonna need a silhouette.
I heard
of
that
Sado
for-
with that.
Real quick,
No.
Sado does have like a healing ability, right? Or am I thinking a different?
I think we need to workshop it because we were eventually thinking about using a dragon's ability for me to heal.
Right, that's what is in my brain. We need to get you that. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel real bad for any partner Sado has.
Oh, ouch.
But yeah,
Okay.
speaking of cake, Tiff,
Okay.
tell them the public story from Tampa.
What?
Oh God.
Oh, now I want to hear. If they got that reaction, I need to know.
Out of that.
I didn't.
IRL Zach has good cake. Let's just say that.
Fair.
We were at a convention and he was wearing the Green Power Ranger outfit, which, as you're
Oh,
well
Lord.
aware, probably
Mhm.
it's fairly tight on the backside, right?
Accentuate the cake.
I was tied on all
Yeah.
sides, but
He was getting looks all day, you know, the people who just do the slight turn as he walks by, you know, that kind of thing. But the public story is that we were all going to get food because we were freaking starving, and he checks out his snack and drink and goes, and I'm behind him, and I see the cashier, who's probably like mid 40s or more, look at him as he leaves and calls to the other cashier, who was another middle-aged lady, and said, "Hey, hon, there goes your future husband." And I'm just there like, no, he's mine. Sorry. She felt so bad.
Okay, but like, can we all just like? It feels great when people like at you.
Does it?
It feels wonderful.
Oh,
Does it?
Cap. Oh.
I had a convention in Tennessee, also in Green Ranger. I had some random lady just come up and smack me on the ass.
Chill.
Let's see if that was
Cosplay is not
then.
consent.
No,
Cosplay is
it
not
wasn't.
Cosplay is not consent. Fuck you all if you
Also,
believe any different.
Zach, is it CH or CK?
CK.
CK.
Now, reminder to everybody, you can always ask. We're probably okay with it, but you can always ask to spank.
Yes. Must ask to touch the cake.
That's true.
Like, I
requests.
wasn't mad or offended. I was just surprised because that never happened before.
Someone
And
should run a tender.
speaking of touching cake, Panic, how's that paddle looking?
Oh.
Yeah, that
Paddle?
Decided which one I was
All right.
going to use.
So I've got, this is the church pew one. The church pew one, I've sanded it down, got it carved out. And now I need to get the edges done and then stain it. I'm going to drill the holes here. And then between the holes, there's going to be raised rivets.
Hold on. I didn't agree to that.
The holes are for Jade.
That's gonna make it hurt so
Holes
much more.
for better aerodynamics, and then the raised brass studs in between. And then I'm going to send it off to Norse and Skate because I think I'm going to have her leather wrap the handle, and on the back side, I'm going to have her cry cut something and have, something like cake cutter put on here.
Or religious trauma.
Speaking of that time, Dustin, shall we announce officially?
Oh shit!
Do you have all the details ready?
So we're still working out some of the intricate details, but we have a general overview of what we're planning.
Yeah.
So mark it on your calendars. The final episode of Roll for Cake is going to be the week of July 16th to the 22nd. It's going to be within that week. Now, this is going to be a live show with all of the Roll for Cake people together.
Yes.
In person. Hopefully we're going to be in cosplay, but and
we'll just stick Panic and armor and call it good.
Yeah.
But I will not be in
Just
cosplay.
paint him with some silver body paint.
I will not be in cosplay because if I dress as Mel, I'm gonna die.
But you're not going to dress up as the classic DM look of a black cloak covering everything.
No. If anything, I'll get like the dungeon master from the cartoon.
Yes. But there will be photo shoots and stuff like that coming out on people's social medias that week as well, regarding everything. And I believe, I'm not gonna don't quote me on this, but I believe Norse Forged has his own announcement that he's gonna make closer to the time.
Yeah.
So just be ready for that. But yes, July 16th to the 22nd, mark that on your calendar, is going to basically be a Roll for Cake week.
Yep. We are going to
CakeCon 2024.
CakeCon 2024. I like that.
We're gonna do quite a few things. We got ideas all over. Was it a calendar?
Yeah.
Thrown out.
The character calendar.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
We'll have to. The first thing that pops into my mind is what is it? The Tin Man from the old '80s rendition of Alice in Wonderland, or
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Thank you.
Bob is right. That means we get to dress Norse up like a raccoon.
Yep.
the red
mean,
tape
fuck
and everything.
That'll be an interesting set of suits that have to
Little
we have
Tanuki.
to acquire.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
No, Taco has offered his photography experience in that, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with that kind of thing, and I don't know.
Hey, look,
We're
it's
just
a
gonna
Wolf
have...
of Cake sponsor in chat right now.
Oh, it's Dark Crescent Studios. Hello there. How'd it fare?
Hey, Dark Crescent.
Oh, you're gonna be at a Ren Fair? Nice. I'm a little jealous, but also like, I'll be also doing a really cool thing. So, yeah. So with that, so like we're gonna stream the game, and then however it works, whether it's the next day or whatever, we'll also stream a like a talk show kind of like this, where we'll just answer questions about characters and stuff, and you know, if people wanted to know stuff about Rattles after the end, they can. And where do you think Rattles ended up after everything happened? That kind of stuff. Unless
It'll be
everybody
like-
dies, then I mean,
It'll be like Auditorium H at Comic-Con. It'll just be a panel.
yeah,
Everybody's name.
that's kind of
Yeah.
how I'm picturing, just like a panel, and
Pretty much.
people can ask. And
Another fun announcement. Keep an eye on all Crypts and Cryptids social media, because there is going to be announcements of some officially branded merch coming out soon.
fuck yeah, we got merch.
This will also help. Anything purchased will also help fund the CakeCon.
Right. So that's another thing. Funding to the CakeCon. We're going to be raising funds for it for the next, while until it comes, and we're all going to be doing a couple of things. One of which is Autumn will be allowed to hit me with a paddle that does not have holes and studs in it.
Lies.
It occurs to me: is she going to be hitting you with that before or after the end of the session? Because that may determine how you end it.
Before, because they want to see me sit uncomfortably during the stream. They want to know that I'm in pain as I inflict pain on them.
Because, in my mind, I'm seeing either the hit will affect how you DM, or the DMing will affect how hard you get hit.
Yeah.
It should be after.
I mean, if it's
I do
after,
too.
Disagree.
if it's after, you could embed a D4 into each finger.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh no!
Listen. I agreed to be in pain. I didn't agree to die.
Panic's like,
Tate says no, an
logistic.
uncomfortable DM means bad things.
We'll revivify. You'll be fine.
Even if I don't get to swing this thing, I get the knowledge of knowing that it's my hand. I just traced it.
That's another thing. The paddle will be modeled after Panic's hand. Which another way that we're going to be raising some money. Well, I know you guys talked about it. Panic and Norse. We're going to work together to make a dagger, Jade's dagger. So that'll be cool. We got a couple of things, a couple ideas that will start rolling out.
See what you did there.
Yeah. Also, Taco better bring so many snacks.
I'm sure.
After being the snack man on the videos, I expect I want brownies and cupcakes.
We'll have to have a taco bar at least once.
Right? I mean,
Oh, dear.
we can't have an event with taco and not have tacos.
No.
I'm sorry. If you have a
There is that
bar,
taco truck that
just
was
go
near Norse.
lay across it and pose.
Just as
Just
long
like-
as we don't. The first time we had a gathering with Norse, not like the gatherings, but the first time we all met up to help him set up the forge, we all went out to eat at this Italian restaurant, and it was a family restaurant, and boy, oh boy,
no!
was that a mistake. Our friend Nat, they were going around, and they asked, what do you all want to drink?
I cannot use headsets.
And she said, I'll have DP. and we all just kind of smirked. Nat is very innocent. Not that's the wrong word, but like you get what I mean. So she didn't realize
You're a bunch of degenerates.
Realize why all of us lost our shit. And our friend Andrew got up, walked over, whispered in her ear, and she went, "Oh, no, not that."
Bob the one-eared orc. That's an amazing idea. We need to do that.
Smashing Tanis into cake.
We need to smash his face into a cake.
Ooh.
Wedding style.
Yeah,
Actually, we can set up some stretch goals and stuff like that for the event.
I just had an idea. What about, you know how they have, you know, a dude sits, there's a wall and there's a hole cut out and he puts his head in there and you throw tomatoes at him?
Oh yeah.
Throw cupcakes.
Cupcake.
If we're gonna be throwing things at you, you have to be dressed as Mel, though.
I don't want to die. I refuse.
He is Mel. And
The thing is
Mel is part of his trauma.
The only person that would probably kill you out of everyone is Ivy.
I don't know. Tank has gotten. He's made a couple facial expressions that make me a little concerned.
Yes, but you've got to remember the amount of shit that you've done to Tank. It also reverberates to Ivy.
True.
Yeah.
Well, and the shit that I'm doing with Ivy, it's sort of her too. It was her idea, a lot of it, somewhat.
Don't victim blame.
No.
Tank says he's putting hard candies into the cakes.
Oh, fuck you, man. Oh, wait.
Decorated with
might be another
miniatures.
way, like, you know, people can pay, I don't know, $5 or something for like cupcakes to throw at me. I don't know. Also,
Cupcakes for
I had a great
$5.
idea
Convert them up to
earlier,
DM.
that as people come in to like the big main where people are allowed to come, when they bring their ticket or whatever and they're signing in that they're there, they get hi, my name is, but then they roll a d20 and they roll for their cake, and it's hi, my cake is. And they roll for cake as they come in through the door.
It has been talked about that we also do the final episode as not only a streamed show, but also a live show with a limited audience. So keep an eye out on socials for that as well.
Yeah.
There's going to be a very limited number of tickets.
Yeah. Nothing is like 100% yet.
Yeah.
But
it's a possibility.
We've had a lot of good ideas thrown around. And the other cool thing with all of us being together, Panic and Norse, you guys will be able to make some fun blacksmith content together and all that. So that's gonna be fun as hell. Yeah.
We'll be able to build something like that. Roll for cake and your butt in a thong right there, and people get to throw D4s at it for $5 a throw.
Oh,
yes, that's got to be done now.
No, because then Ivy will go broke because she'll just stand there the whole time and just fucking pelt me.
Also, Dark Crescent Studio is asking if they need to make another D20 for that.
If you want to, I would love
Absolutely.
to have one there. Actually, Dark Crescent, if you wanted to make one, I could use that in the final event, and then we can give it away to one of the people. I don't know, but I think that would be cool if you're down to make another one. That first one turned out so fucking pretty.
Dark Crescent?
Yeah, Dark Crescent Studios.
Dark Crescent, I'll pay full price for one. I want one, I'll pay for it. No, none of this gifting it. I want to buy one.
There we go.
So you put me up with the price.
You've been commissioned.
That's it.
Dark Crescent, I'll hit you up on Discord. I'm Zion. So
Would it be possible while we're at this event to have a portable axe throwing place? Because we could definitely
Not
just put
about
Dustin's
me.
face as.
No, no. I knew where you were going with this. Hell no.
Can we get an image of Dustin's posterior cake on the target?
A cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Which of course means we will need Taco to take a photo of your backside first.
Yeah.
And Panic can use his woodworking skills to make my cake.
Carve your cake.
Axe
That
man.
sentence
Axe
came out of my mouth. I wish I'd have never said that.
You really want Panic to handle your cake that much?
Yeah, do your cosplay as Mel. Yeah, do your cosplay as Mel, but wear chaps. And then just turn your back to the camera and do the little sun, the sun tan oil baby where the puppy's got its.
Mhm.
Hey, Tanis.
Kiss my axe. Tank. That's amazing.
Hey, Tanis, remind me, what did Mel roll for cake?
I think it was like an
think I'll roll.
18.
It was a 18?
I've rolled for him before. I think it was like a 17 or 18. He's got
Okay.
really good cake.
We can get you fillers. Don't worry.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. I know you haven't seen, but I got some damn good cake.
Do you have 18 cake though?
The Mountain of Mystery people in here can confirm. I got damn good cake.
There's
I don't
quality
like a lot
cake.
about me. I don't find myself very attracective at all, but fuck.
Awesome. So
Shit,
you're gonna
I
be
got
dressed
good
up
cake.
as lore accurate Mel.
Tilly's really good for stopping him when he's falling.
That's true.
do that, Dark.
That's true. We next talk show.
That
we
was
just gotta bring
dark.
up that,
Thanks, Zach.
that
Uh-oh.
The,
video of me
I'm
going
not
down the
wrong.
stairs.
Mel's cake is no longer in your hands, Dustin. Dark Crescent's rolling the cake dice.
I
Oh.
can roll the cake dice real quick and let you know what it. You know what? Go for it.
Rolls a 1.
Who rolls a one?
Run that one.
Is anyone else
It's a
picturing of Dustin turning around in the chaps, but it's those mouse pads that have the wrist rest? But it's a button.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would be
That'll be my.
It's like straight
calendar
baboon
story.
ass.
that could be interesting.
That's not a motion I did for
Nat
it.
20. Fuck
Oh,
you all.
Oh
damn it, that's
no!
Fuck you all.
Hey.
Nat 20.
That occurs
Let's
to me.
have
That
a
could
merch
be
idea
great
for you.
show merch.
Take a
just
picture of that.
The puffed up the ass mouse pad, but of Rattles.
There we go.
Yes.
Instead of one
With the
puffed
gun.
up bar, it's two.
We one of them we need taco silhouette mouse pad. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
Good God.
That's true.
We're gonna have a lot of fun here, and I feel like I'm gonna have a really uncomfortable ride home. Just
No, you'll have a day to relax first.
Might want to get one of those purple seat cushions.
Just take some leave. You'll be fine.
good God.
I have to get you a butt ice pack that you can just put down your pants.
Yeah, I'm gonna need like an ice pack in my DM chair.
I'm biting my tongue on that one.
All right, everyone, time for the final sesh. And roll for cake.
Well, the thing is that the second set of paddling after the show might not be a choice.
Oh,
Of
no,
yours.
no. There won't be any.
It'll depend on how fast you can run.
Yeah,
I
that
did
might just
agree.
be-
I did agree.
Stretch goal.
Stretch goal. So say I don't know what number we're gonna have, but say we needed 5,000 for Autumn to hit me with the paddle. Every 500 after 5,000 is another whack.
Oh, you are going to be destroyed.
So see, I did only agree to this. We were coming up with this, and I'm like, all right, I will do it, but I get to use it on Autumn instead afterwards. And she agreed really fast, like concerningly fast. I don't like this
Because
game anymore.
you know she's going to donate the first 5,000,
Yeah.
And North is probably going to donate the grand after that.
right?
Yep.
There's going to be a note
I
next
did
to it,
not
be like, but
consider
I
that.
get to.
Hold
I get to.
on. So new rules for that.
No, no,
Everyone enrolled for cake can donate towards that specific one.
Wait, no, it's
Okay,
fine.
so you're saying
if
we-
you're involved
so
in
you're-
Roll for Cake and you want to donate, give your money to someone else to do it.
I was
No, no,
yeah,
no,
you
no,
gotta
no,
just
no.
funnel it through somebody else.
No.
Venmo it to George. Yeah, just Venmo it to a friend and they'll send it. It'll be fine.
I'm indirectly involved. I'll do it.
How smart you all are.
See? All you did was encourage money laundering, Dustin.
We're just laundering the cake, you know?
It's got to be clean.
Jesus Christ.
That's a phrase.
Oh my God. I pray for the safety of your ass, good sir. Thanks.
Speaking of
not safe
asses
anymore.
and making money, Dustin, I have a merch idea for you.
Bring it on.
Oh dear.
If you work with Tiff and get a hold of Mario, the artist we use, not safe for work calendars for Mystery Mountain and Roll for Cake Cruise. A calendar for each.
Ooh,
And he's already done. He's already done
Who
3
would
of the
pay
Mystery
for
Mountain
that?
characters. He's already done Prince, Cash, and Trouble.
He's done a version of Mel too.
There we go.
He did the old man version.
This is not the baking business I thought I was getting involved in.
I'm wondering what the NSFW version of Rattles looks like, though.
Oh,
That's a good point.
Is it telescope?
Let me do some squats and I'll give you a live model.
there you go.
I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like that Mothman statue in West Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you want to see cake? That fucking Mothman statue. It's got some fucking cake.
It does.
So
People
much
keep
cake.
sticking quarters in his butt crack.
I stuck my thumb in there, so you know. You got to show
I'm
appreciation
curious
somehow,
then.
you know?
Find out in chat if you would pay to see not safe for work art of any of the characters in the campaigns. Because now I'm just curious.
Yes, Dark Crescent, it is.
Yes, it is.
That's the one.
We have a
The one
I
in West
haven't
Virginia.
touched that Mothman's butt.
I have twice.
Also,
split my thumb
so
in
the funny
one
thing is this cake con that we're planning is not only going to be the first one, the first time I've been out of Canada in my adult life, but also it's going to be the first time I've ever been to the States in my life.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Yeah, right.
Literally.
Just avoid the schools. You'll be fine.
We're taking you to the range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that has been decided too. That has been decided
Norse and
too.
Taco kind of said I didn't have a choice.
Norse and Taco just want to watch me shoot shit with my gimp arm. Because they want to have fun watching that, which, to be fair, will be funny, but still.
Oh, that'll be
I guess I
fun.
have some practicing to do.
That video is going to go viral.
12 gauge shot slugs, high brass.
But no, they were. Was the riot shotgun that Norse had? Norse is like, no, I want to see Dustin shoot this shit.
Oh, they want you to dislocate your shoulder. Okay.
No, it was one like the handle's like this,
Oh, okay. Mm,
not like that or anything. It like it's on top.
yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
But with shotguns, it's not the gun, it's the ammo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just nobody stand behind me.
especially in 12 gauge,
That's all I'll
the
say.
variety is insane.
Mhm.
I'll have fun. Either way, I don't know. I've only shot a gun once in my life, so
We can fix that.
We missed an opportunity on the poll. Instead of it being yes, hell yes, maybe and no, it should just be yes, hell yes, absolutely yes, and without a doubt.
right.
Take my money.
Right.
Take my
Crescent.
Oh, hey, Otto.
You want to hear an insult? Fucking, I got by a buddy of mine, like last week or the week before. We were talking about a campaign that we're going to be playing here, not streamed, but here where I live. And for context, like he's known me for a very long time, and we're like, yeah, it's going to be an Avatar TTRPG that just came out. We're going to play that. I'm like, cool. I'm going to do a firebender. He's like, you fucking would, sad boy. And I'm like, no, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to play the happiest fucking firebender, just with the greatest happy backstory you've ever seen. He's like, he looks at me and with no fucking pause, just, you got to know what happy feels like to play a happy character. I'm like, fuck, buddy. Shit. Damn it.
Damn.
Why you gotta?
Oh.
Just have some recordings of Jinma to play just to cheer you up.
That's just max psychic damage right there.
I took a lot
Emotional,
of damage. There
Dan.
is not enough aloe vera in the world to handle what he did to me.
No, it's fantasy. That's how you can play happy.
For people that are not subscribed,
Exactly.
just a heads up on Twitch, we're about to go into a quick ad break. Stick around until after the ad break, and we will be back immediately after. Otherwise, if you don't, thanks for being here. But in about 5 seconds-ish, there will be an ad break. Just wanted to let you guys know.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, good. They can't. Oh, wait, we're on YouTube still.
Commercial.
Hi, YouTube. You get the exclusive content.
Dark Crescent's
right?
gonna need to for that burn.
Unless they
Content of
got a
watching
pop-up.
them way adjust herself.
Yeah. Crescent.
Just a bra strap.
Like he burnt me like 3 or 4 times during that conversation. It was rough shit. I'm like, man, you know too much. This is not okay.
He's got the
Right.
dirt.
Oh, quickly, we should leave and just leave the cameras blank when they come back.
Come back.
We weren't here.
Just hide under the fucking.
Yeah.
Also, I
Everybody
need
walk
you to
out
know, I sent a picture of it to Cap. I rolled for Kaylin's cake. I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, Laz knows.
There's a
Laz is
reason why
well-
Laz is always getting distracted.
Laz is well aware.
I loved the when they were forging the cake for Rattles, and I threw in that like while Joran was making it, he was checking, he was modeling it after Valexia's. Like, okay,
Mhm.
Because she
yep, sure.
you rolled a 19. right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
See, that's a
Mhm.
on the main page of the roll for cake. I have a chart for their cake rolls, but I have to go
Yes,
back
yes.
and get what. Unless everybody wants to tell me what they were, I have to go back and find them and put them in there.
That's the important stat.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
find
they're-
them when
they're
I go
battle
through and do
damages.
summaries.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Dark Crescent. No, he got a new gun, let me shoot, and then he came up behind me and tried to brace my shoulder, knowing I've been shooting since I was 12. Well, guess what? He wasn't doing it to because he didn't think you could do it. Speaking as a man. Smooth move, buddy. Good job. Well done. 10 out of 10. I would do that. Also, fun little thing. We have new sound stuff that we'll be able to use next session that I'll be playing with. Fuck
Autumn?
yeah.
If you wanted.
Autumn.
Voice.
Oh, thanks, Autumn.
Thank you, Autumn.
She's just over here like,
Right. Oh, so I don't
Yeah.
know if Autumn was here when I made the new rule. And there will be no
Rule-taking
laundering
will
either.
Maybe in the works.
He
Fuck yeah.
proposed a new rule. We have not yet voted on the new rule.
There is no vote.
I was about to say we can vote.
I am a fucking dictator.
I tried.
I mean, if you
Take
take
out
the
the
cater out,
kicker.
Autumn, like we told everybody, you know, one of the fundraising things we're going to be doing is the paddle thing, and $5,000. If we hit 5,000, you get to whack me with the paddle, and then every 500 above that, I get another one. Fuck you! They don't get to tell me what to do. Okay. But if you're involved with Roll for Cake in any way, you do not get to donate because they pointed out to me, you would be the one that just does the first 5,000.
There's loopholes.
You absolutely can.
Just
So-
launder
He can't do
blood
anything to
other
stop
people.
you.
Yeah.
For reference,
Also, I figured-
Mad Witch isn't a part of Roll for Cake.
Exactly.
Technically, neither.
I
is,
figured
uh,
everyone give their money to Autumn to
technically
do
neither
any
is Shannon.
projectile or
Serious
smacking.
benefactor.
Mysterious benefactor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Someone play the soundbite. I'm in danger.
Bob says they need to bring
Hi,
you
Dustin,
in
I'd like to
as a
buy
character,
5 buckshot
no
cupcakes.
power
Here,
buffs,
Autumn, you can
just
throw
low
them.
scores, but you're not allowed to die.
There you go. Just remember, I have
Autumn.
cerebral palsy, so like whatever speed, normal speed, half it. So I can't run worth shit.
Am I going
Her
to hell?
arms are bigger than mine.
I don't like how Autumn just put that.
Your dex is
Oh, I
-4.
do. I do.
I love that for you.
And then fucking Panic over here drawing something they want to stick me in and have people come behind me and throw D4s at my ass. Jesus.
For money. For money.
For money, that's the important part.
For the greater
He's gonna
good.
Be the one person that
We're just gonna pimp you out,
walk up
Dustin.
and whoop.
Mothman you.
Now
Don't
I
put
have
quarters
in my
in.
head.
Chonky
Now I
metal
just-
D4s?
Oh.
Tank, back off, bro.
It could be worse. I have resin D4s that will draw blood.
Norse is gonna make Bartholomew's
Adam says,
spoon of catapult.
Yeah, potato launcher.
We're-
Autumn says.
We're seeing the dark side of Tank right now.
Damn Tank.
Also, Tank has
After
left
dark.
the chat.
What did I do to you?
Tank, sharp
Yes?
tips or rounded tips?
Yeah, so I have a set of dice that have all.
You made him swear
I've
you
got the
opened a
spoon.
door you can't close.
Potatoes with D4s shoved in them.
That's not the kind of spooning that Dustin was wanting, but I approve.
Why is Autumn
It's a 5-pound spoon.
Always Autumn. God damn.
Did you
were
ask what you
so
did to
much
Brick?
Trouble.
I am aware, sir.
I mean,
Oh no.
You
I
put Brick in a
technically
coliseum and made him hug people till they slept.
Oh, right. I just got reminded. Thanks for saying something, Jinma, because I just got reminded of another thing we can do to raise money. We make Jordan. You said you could like do sound clip things.
Yeah. For what? Sorry.
So like if someone did like paid like 500 bits or something, and they could play a sound, right?
Yeah, we could set that up.
Cool. We could do sound bits of Jinma saying "good boy," "good girl," "good nerd."
Yeah, we can do that.
Just sound bites
Right.
of Jinma.
Growling.
Good mommy.
There you go.
Daddy.
Or just the growl.
Okay, no more freebies. That's all you get.
Yeah,
Just
hey, if you want to hear the
I
growl.
tried. I'm sorry.
you could do a random pull grab bag one, and one of them's just
The growls cost double.
Jinma just so close.
One witch lady. Stop. Stop.
Yeah. You hear him?
Please don't.
Okay,
You
How
hear
many-
him
how
come
many bits does some-
into the deep inhale so that he can growl. And he's like, "Oh, if you want more than that, you have to pay me X amount of money."
Autumn just said she'll do it too.
Ooh, well, it's ironic because those were the two we were talking about.
We'll get the
we-
tag team going. For
Yeah, we
sure.
can tag team Jinma. There you go.
Oh
Also, for
no!
reference, the
It sounds the
NSFW
worst time,
photos
though.
won with a hell yes of 13 votes.
Yeah.
I want to see what the. I don't think the other options even got voted for.
No, they didn't.
Why would they?
They did not.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now we just need a poll of okay, but do you want anyone else besides Sado?
I was gonna say, but who?
Tank
Yeah.
Tank says,
And Britt.
"Chat, vote yes if we deserve to level up after drowning the drow." You just want to level up so you can show off more of your stuff that you made.
No, what he needs is more hit points.
Well,
Because every time he uses it, it almost kills him.
Jivey Saga. Hey, actually,
Ooh.
okay. I kind of like that actually.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's like $20 worth of bits for him to search.
Before I
Yeah,
forget to say it, we have Tank, Autumn, and No Panic in a conversation together about how to beef up those muscles for that good hand slap. You know,
Ooh.
what muscles do you need to target for that?
Just
That back, is that
Sho-
tricep?
You need the
Paddling
shoulder. Yeah,
techniques.
you need the shoulder and here. Yeah.
That depends on the angle.
I also can't wait to like make.
If it's downward, you want lats.
Good God.
Lats for down,
You did
pec,
this to
and
yourself.
delts for across.
Okay.
We need to do a video of Tank and Autumn sitting there like, you know, working out, doing just having a conversation like nothing's happening, and they got like heavy ass weights, and then there's me and Taco with like sticks with marshmallows on them going.
No, there's sticks that have dice on each end.
Yeah, there you go.
D20s on each end.
Either that or like they get done like doing like 2 or 3 burpees, and then they both turn around. All right, guys, how do you feel about the warm up? And there's me and Taco just on the ground, just.
hey, Norwegian. Any chance there's a batting cage near where we're gonna be staying? They can practice.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I.
No, I think in the months leading up, each one of them in their respective towns needs to find a batting cage and do a video just being like, just practicing for CakeCon in July on these dates.
And then every one of them that they do when they get that solid hit, Dustin stitches it just wide-eyed.
And Norton's video is just him carving a new bat.
Yep.
Also, my audio was cutting out earlier, so I don't know if.
Well,
anyone heard it.
actually, I'll test it on a cantaloupe. When it's
There we
time, I'll
go.
shatter a melon.
Oh, well, you're gonna shatter
That'll do
cake
it.
too.
There's also gonna be another reason for a cake at the CakeCon.
Yo,
It's 3 days after my birthday.
Or I could splatter a cake. Yes.
It's right before me and Tacos too.
I'll smash a melon and then
Splat
pop a cake with it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, go full Gallagher. Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
But you have to put Mel's name on the cake.
I love how
I mean,
it's the whole
alternatively, they
whole
could-
stream.
No, I'm putting Dustin
I
right
feel like-
across it.
I feel like you gotta pull the Forged in Fire, like, this paddle will kill.
It will kill.
it will kill.
Slow-mo
love-
footage for sure.
I'll do Dustin one favor. I'll make sure that the paddle's handle is one-handed. I won't give enough handle for them to choke up on it.
Thank you. Yes. Please.
Remember, Autumn, swing through the target.
She's gone to bed.
See,
Yes.
see, that's hard if you do a pistol grip on it, though.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna 3D print an arm that I scale to what I think Sado's arm would be,
No.
and the infill is 100% just solid.
I love the fact that this whole
It'd have to
show
be made
just
from
went,
oak.
Yeah.
went from
I can't print oak.
fairly structured at the beginning to just degeneracy at
This
the
is
end.
this is my talk show. This
That's standard.
This is all that happens every talk show. The fact that this is even tangentially related to D&D is impressive enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that this started
Tangentially
damn
around
therapy is
your torment through D&D and because of D&D,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
because we care.
True. Tim.
I'm so happy with
Yeah,
the
Matt,
direction of this
where we just
conversation.
punish the DMs more.
Justin's like, I am uncomfortable with the energy that we have created in the studio
See,
today.
But I'm not though. I'm happy and excited, and slightly in fear. I'll be in total fear in
June.
When the
4 months,
when the
yeah.
handle is in Autumn's hand, then I will fear.
Mm,
Till then, I'll be
Oh no,
scared.
I fucked up.
That just makes me think NPB should just ship Autumn a paddle now.
yeah,
Well,
and then she can
So she
make
can practice.
videos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does she have a punching
No.
bag she practice on?
I think so.
Yeah.
If that
His name was
if
Dustin.
that happens,
You know what? I've got one that I can send her. Hold on.
I was gonna say
Dustin, if that
she can.
happens, you have to respond to that video with the sound clip that goes, "Oh no, I fucked up. Oh no,
I fucked
I
up.
fucked up."
I've got the shocker paddle.
Let's not.
Oh yeah.
Let's not.
Oh let, oh let.
The
Was it-
greatest toy ever.
I love that.
The shocker.
hmm
Oh dear God.
That's how you cast Shocking Grasp on Dustin's ass.
Jesus Christ.
I might need to borrow that one. I'm the lightning elemental person.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But as Tinny said, don't forget new dragons like real estate.
I got this one too.
I didn't look at it.
That is not okay. Oh my God.
We need to get one of those the game where you punch in it measures the force. Have Autumn smack that thing with a paddle.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like if we could market this as good as we're saying, we really won't have a problem funding this trip at all.
So
I mean-
we'll just have to worry about the medical bills after.
Correct.
I mean, it realistic.
You have
If you
insurance.
want, if you're looking for fundraising, if you're looking for fundraising opportunities, let guests pay for
No.
Autumn to smack them with the paddle.
Nope.
Not
No.
you, them.
'Cause you think that you,
Oh, to
you
smack them with the paddle? Oh, sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. $100
Somebody's gonna be
Autumn
into
will
that.
slap you with the paddle.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, no problem.
those tickets would be about $500. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Now I'm just picturing the scene from Monty Python when
His but a
Sir
foot
Lancelot
No, spank me.
or Sir
need
Galahad
that.
goes in to the nuns,
Tower.
and they're like,
Castle
"Yes,
Anthrax.
we need a spanking. We all need a spanking."
Well, Tank just
Somebody
said,
remember that scene for when we need to make advertising videos about this.
right.
Oh yeah.
Tank just
The
said he has
Castle
not come
Anthrax.
across the
Let's do it.
dragon in his D&D sessions yet. Panic, I know you haven't because you're brand new. Taco has not. So this next session will be the first dragon in a dungeon for many of the players. And I'm excited.
Ooh.
production behind the production made the joke of he should contour the paddle, the hand paddle, so it leaves finger marks. And then said, "Gotta leave the welt on the ass with the circle made by the fingers right over the middle."
Well, didn't we throw around the idea of engraving the Roll for Cake logo in reverse onto it so that you're branded?
Yep.
Good God.
I'm sitting here
I haven't
watching No Panic Button's mind just work. It's all becoming a reality very quickly.
Oh, 100%.
Not to mention, like, how much do we got to get donated for everybody to get the Roll for Cake tattooed,
Oh, I would absolutely get that tattooed.
or even just RFC?
Mm,
That would be my first one. I'm glad that I'm not probably gonna be.
Okay, hear me out.
That's not what I want on my
I
body.
could wire all the brass heads together and then embed a taser right here and electrify the studs.
No.
that's literal Shocking Grasp.
Oh, that's glorious.
Oh my
No,
god.
no,
I
the taser needs to go on the other paddle.
Yes.
Oh, the shocking one.
On the shocker?
The shocker, yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
the shock.
I'm not trying to get on a camera, but if you do that, I will try to make a cash cosplay in time for that shit to use it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Blue makeup and all, baby.
Shocking spank.
I love how this went from Dustin spitting out ideas to now we're just going to torture him.
Yeah. I mean, Dustin, you dug your grave, so now you gotta lay in it.
I told him
But we're torturing
Yeah.
him for money.
he's gonna have to lay in it because he
We
won't
could
be
just
able to
torture him
sit in
for
it.
free.
Yeah.
But that's just malicious.
So this went from D&D to BD&D S&M?
That's a tongue twister, but yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no, there's a better idea. I can bring a TENS unit. I've got a TENS unit. A lot of people try to relax their muscles so that the impact goes through them. We can wire him up for sound so that he's tensed. For better
Jokes on
impact.
you, I have cerebral palsy spastic. I'm always tense.
I also have a TENS unit.
Oh, good lord.
We use one TENS unit to wire up the front and the other one to wire up the back.
There we go. Dustin, the next full campaign we do, their name is going to be Dungeons and Degenerates.
We'll
Is that the
see.
Oops All Bards campaign?
Yeah.
No, that's a
Yeah.
Oh, I
campaign
still
where
want
the
that to happen.
EEGs and all of their minions are all bards.
All I know right now
Oh.
is that every time Panic has said, I have an idea, there's just like a chill that runs down my spine. I just know it's to hurt me.
Good. Good.
Correct.
Jeez.
It's nice to be able to
It's called
cause
a
you fear
punishment.
every once in a while, Dustin.
You cause
You
us
need to
enough
be
pain. It's time for us to cause
disciplined.
you enough pain.
Dungeons and Discipline.
What's that?
Sir.
Dungeons and no, please, no.
Dungeons and Dear God, no!
Dungeons and Harder Daddy.
Dungeons said, no, Daddy, please, no more.
Or Dustin's response to Autumn spanking him. Oh no! Oh wait! Yes, please.
Thank you, ma'am. I have another.
What is that? The Kool-Aid Man? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Dungeons and Dummies. Oh my God, night.
Dungeons and Doms.
Dungeons and Doms.
God damn it.
Dummy.
He opened-
Should we
Dungeons and
establish our
Daddies.
safe words now, or just wait till we get there?
I think that's a different kind of dungeon, guys.
No, unfortunately not.
No, I
Panic.
think that ship has sailed. I think you'll be able to bring your family here.
Well, he was trying. I thought he was trying to say his safe word, but he kept saying the color orange instead of the fruit. So I kept smacking him.
God damn it.
Dark Crescent Studio says he opens his mouth and suddenly your ass puckers and you aren't sure why.
Pretty much. You haven't even said anything yet. I'm already
Roll for safe.
Roll for safe word. There we go.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
When we finally get there, we're gonna have to notice that Tanis always is facing wherever Panic is, just never letting him go behind him.
I am looking for
His
STLs.
hands immediately go behind him and just cover his ass.
Why? It hurt the
Just
hands
the
more.
cake.
The knuckles are not as padded.
All right.
Autumn goes to.
Dad.
Oh,
We're at an hour and a half.
Uh huh.
okay.
Dustin's like, please make it stop.
Dustin's like, this is the worst aftercare ever.
No, this is our aftercare. Is torturing him back.
Yeah.
It's
Thought this was supposed to
cathartic.
be aftercare for the DM.
At this point,
Just
I'm going to need
With
aftercare.
bubble wrap all around him.
Your aftercare for promotional purposes is tomorrow when you get to torment the Mountain of Mystery crew.
Yeah.
That's true. We'll be coming to this for tomorrow. We will not have Sado with us, but
I'm
it'll
back.
be a wonderfully fun game.
Yay.
I
I just dropped my heavy metal dice on my laptop.
I'm gonna be having some nightmares tonight. Anyway,
Good.
Friends.
Are you like
Thank you, everybody, for jumping in and checking out this random talk show here. We might start kind of trying to focus on doing more talk shows, specifically on Fridays, 8 p.m. They usually only last an hour, but this was a lot of fun. I wasn't gonna cut it off. So
This was the pilot episode.
Yeah.
right.
Extended
This
pilot.
was
With that being
the
s-
crazy,
being
over-exaggerated episode.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, special thanks to Dustin for facilitating this. Dustin, where can we find you?
No.
Dustin's like, whoa, professional.
No, the fucking whimper.
Davis Jr.
We
93.
can find him running away from Autumn.
Everywhere, except we did change the YouTube name to Crypts and Cryptids.
Yes.
So yeah.
Thank you so much, Dustin. And Eva, where can we find you?
Currently in my seat. No, I don't have a whole lot in terms of that. However, I'm hoping to open up a few things in the future, and if that happens, I will. And I'm here. You'll know where to find me.
Fair enough. And Cap, where can we find you?
North Carolina. Also, TikTok, Cap Without a Country, and then I'm going to finally start doing the diversification thing. So, like YouTube and Instagram and whatnot are in the link tree that's in that profile. So it's TikTok is sort of the landing pad, and go from there.
Awesome. And NPB, I guess that would basically be talking to me.
What I do?
You can find NPB pretty much everywhere. On Facebook, he does now have a Facebook. It is at NoPanicButton, and you can find him on TikTok at NoPanicButton. Calm down. Am I missing anything else?
And YouTube.
And YouTube, yes, and YouTube at NoPanicButton. Nerdy,
Yeah.
Hi.
where can we find you?
Well, I'm nerdy teacher on TikTok for whatever amount of time we have left with TikTok. We'll see. I also have an Etsy store with D&D stickers of all kinds, including the one from Roll for Cake that I have so far. Evens his ass, odds his head.
Fair enough.
Lovely taco quote. Oh wait, no, it was a Dustin quote, but it was inspired by taco.
Nimue.
I just have my TikTok. It is Nimue of Avalon. I post there randomly, so.
She is also the TikTok mistress of the Crypts and Cryptids account.
Yes, she
I
is.
suppose that is true.
And I know Jinma doesn't have any social media, so you can find him over on Tanis's Discord.
Contact me anyway through Crypt and Cryptids as well.
That too. And Cash.
Pretty much the same as Jinma, but also you can find me in Nerdy Teacher's house eating her food.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Petting her dogs.
Narration, where can we find you?
And the dogs, yep.
Well, you can find me on pretty much every platform at Noresian, Norezioin. You can also find me behind the scenes of pretty much everything Dustin's doing, because I seem to be his punching bag. And
That's why we want to hit him so bad.
You can find me mostly in NoPanicButton's Discord, managing the everyone, I guess, because that just seems to be my job now.
The heathens.
You love it.
But yes, thank you everybody for coming. This was a great show.
It was.
This was fun.
It was.
Anyone have any
That was
final
good
words
one.
before we end the stream? Because I did not prep an ending screen for this yet because Dustin decided to drop this on me.
Our ending is bye.
It's a cold close.
Okay, bye.
We wave up.
And we're good.
You're a chaos wrangler, Jordan.
Yeah, quite literally.
One, I had to end it because like usually we do an hour, and I was like, no, I'm just having too much fun. Let's go. So then it was an hour and a half, and I'm like, oh shit, oh god. Right at the ending here, Panic, your face is
Fantastic.
it is frozen perfectly.
Oh, I am screen capping that
Fucking
shit. Give me 1
perfect.
second.
That is beautiful.
Give me
That's
1
hilarious.
second.
Number 2, I have to go to the bathroom so goddamn bad. So I appreciate you all. Jordan, thanks for throwing this together so quickly. Yeah.
I'm hoping to have a more setup next time. So,
Hey, Jordan.
So, okay. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
That,
Okay, bye.
that little face of panic, that needs to be another emote in the server.
yes. Nimue, when you get that screenshot, send it to me, please.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you.
Please hold. Almost done.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fantastic, and honestly, I cannot wait.
And I apologize for my earlier technical issues. I had not used Video Ninja before.
Well, good thing we
Well,
tried it today and